Okay, so I've already started by putting some scotch tape at the sides of my eyes. This is definitely optional, but since I'm still a little bit new to makeup, I like to, use as much help as I can. All I did was took a piece of scotch tape like this, and I put it on the back of my hand and pressed it down, and then I took it off and then put it on my eye. If I were to just take the tape and put it directly on my eye, I feel like it would maybe cause some damage. So you just want to make sure that you put the tape on the back of your hand to remove some of the adhesiveness from it, and then put it on your Alrighty, so let's just get started on the eyes. The first thing I do is take a prime pot by Stila, and I'm just going to prime my eyes. Next, I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush. This is actually a low Cornell art brush, but it works well for makeup as well, and it's inexpensive. So I'm just going to take this and spray a mixing medium on there. You could use Fix Plus by MAC, or you could use water. I'm using rose water. And I'm just going to spray that a couple times onto my brush to get it wet. And I like to use Maybelline Cosmetics High Finish Pearl Shadows. This gives me a great champagne color on my eyes. And this is in the color Cinnamon Spice. Okay, so after I do the wet look over my lid, I just take a fluffy brush. I'm just going to take this brush from e.l.f. It was $1. And I'm just going to do a wash of color of the same Cinnamon Spice color over the eye. This is going to allow me to set the shadow, and it's also going to prevent creasing. So I just do a quick wash on both lids. Like that. Alright, now I'm going to take a crease brush and go into the crease with a color that is closest to my skin color, and that's going to be Bear from the Stila palette. It's this color here. Beautiful brown color. If you don't have a color that's close to your skin color, you can use your pressed powder. Don't you love how versatile makeup is? But yeah, I'm just going to go right into the crease with my brown color. This is going to help me to blend that shadow out. So I go back and forth a few times with the color just to make sure that I have a lot of color play off. One thing I learned is that you really have to be patient and take your time, especially when you're in the learning stages of applying makeup. Because I know I'm usually like, let's hurry up, let's get this over, let's be quick. But no, I have to take the time out and really blend and make sure it looks great. So I'm just going back and forth with my brown color. Now jumping back into my Stila palette, I'm just going to take this black color, the name is Ebony, and just put this into my outer V to create a little bit of depth. So to do this, I'm just going to use a really tiny shader brush like this. This is going to help me to have a lot of control and make sure that I get the shadow exactly where I want it. Now that I've placed the color exactly where I want it, I'm going to just use another small fluffy blending brush just to blend that black color through so that there's no harsh lines or edges or anything like that. Using the same small shaped brush that we used to put that black color on, I'm just going to add some to my lower lash line. I'm going to go from the middle to the end. Now using a clean brush, I'm just going to take cinnamon spice and put it into the inner third of the eye. Okay, so now I'm going to take off my tape. Be very careful because your eye is so sensitive. The eye around the skin is super sensitive. So I'm just taking off my tape now. Trying to be careful. Ooh. Okay, and I can see that the tape made my makeup have like this harsh line. So I'm just going to take my brush, the brush that I used with the brown color that's closest to my skin color, and I'm just going to push that against the outside to blend away that harsh line. I'm just going to take a eyeliner pencil from NYC Cosmetics, and this is in the color Sable, so it's not black. You know, I feel like black would be way too harsh. So this is like a more like charcoal, almost brown color. So I'm just going to use this to fill my brows in. Now I'm just going to line my eye with some liquid eyeliner.